Hola everybody. We are looking at the last part of our long-running relational database. Remember, we have two tables. We have an artist table. We have a song table. Here's our artist. Here's our song. Each artist can have many songs. A song can only have one artist. So we have a foreign key. We have a primary key for the artist, which over here is a foreign key. If we delete this guy, the song, no problem. But if we delete the artist, we could end up with a bunch of orphaned songs. Not good. Orphaned records mean we have really no way to find them. So when we delete an artist, we're going to do what's called a cascade delete, meaning we're going to delete all the songs that have to do with the artist, and we don't have any orphaned records, which is a good thing. All right. Let's take a look at how that works. Let me bring up the code. So, we'll go to the song first, since that's an easy one. We've created it. Here's where our song is tied to the artist. We have a constraint. That means we must have an artist ID for every song. If we delete this, it's not a problem. All we have to do is delete from table song where the song ID equals, remember question mark is a placeholder, so we don't have any problem with SQL injection. All right, let's move on down to where our delete is. There it is. So this is like everything else we've done. We make a connection to the database. We create a cursor to work with the database. We execute our SQL. When we execute that, we pass in the song ID, and pow, there goes the song. Let's take a look at where that is in our application. There's our Music Store application. Let's go up to the menu. So we just did this one, delete a song. I did it that way because it's been artist song, artist song, artist song. At one point I kind of got out of sequence, but it's supposed to be artist song everywhere you look. That was my intent. So if we want to delete a song, this displays all the songs so that we can see the song ID. We need to know what the ID is. We enter the song ID, and this is where the song ID gets passed over to here. And when the execute command of the cursor executes this SQL, it passes this in as it's executing. So the SQL code is nowhere near the program. It gets bundled right in and executed in the SQLite engine. And then we display all the songs to make sure that we're good. So let's start this guy up and let's delete a song. So the first thing we do is type 7 for seeing all of our songs. Whoa, we got a lot of songs here. Let's delete number 6 because I know that's connected to the wrong person. So I enter the song ID 6, which is going to delete the chain, and it does it again, and it's gone. Ta-da! So far, so good. No problem. If we display all songs and artists, we have everybody in there. And, right, we don't have any orphaned records because there's no connection going that way. We can delete a song without a problem. It's when we delete an artist that things can get fun. So, let's go down to my artist. It looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Where the artist ID equals question mark. Yeah, this part's exactly the same. It's different down here. We turn on the foreign key checking. That enforces what's called referential integrity, which ensures that we don't have orphaned records. Because an artist can have many songs, but a song has to have an artist. And that's what this enforces that a song has to have an artist. So when we type in an art ID, it gets thrown in with our delete record. You can see it pop up right there. And that will automatically cascade and delete all the song records at the same time because we don't want orphan songs. All right, let's look where that happens in the music app. Should be right up here. Yep. So this part's the same, but look here. We're warning the user, warning, warning, danger, Will Robinson. Deleting an artist will delete all songs associated with that artist. Well, of course, we could have a little more fanciness to our database and reassign the song. But in this case, I wanted to show referential integrity and cascade delete, and the fact that when we say a song has to have an artist, a song has to have an artist. An artist can have many songs, but an artist doesn't have to have a song. A song has to have an artist, period. So this will, when we delete this, it'll cascade to delete all the songs from that artist, and then we see that information right here. We see that it's gone. All right, let's run this puppy. And let's display all artists and songs. Let's see, that's number 5. There we are. So if I delete the Beatles, that's going to delete both Help and Happy Birthday. If I delete ZZ Top, it'll just delete that one. Let's do the Beatles, because that's a good example. So we're going to delete an artist. Now we picked the Beatles, right? Now notice there are some artists here who aren't up here, which that's fine. Let's go ahead and delete the Beatles. There they are. And now the Beatles are gone. Now if we display all the songs, there is not a song that's not accounted for. If we display all artists and songs, we will have 4 songs. Ta-da, 4 songs. But we have, let's see, artists 2. We have more than 4 artists. We have some artists that don't have songs, and that's perfectly okay. An artist may have 1 or more songs, or can have 1 or more songs. A song has to have an artist. That's how that relationship works. Well, there we are. We have a beautiful little command line interface program, and your next challenge would be to build this up in tkinter. Updating records in a client user interface is kind of problematic. It's harder to do than you might think, which is why a graphical interface is pretty good for this. To show the difference and how much easier it is with a graphical interface, I started working on a tkinter version of this. I haven't finished it yet. I have lots of little projects I haven't finished. This is as far as I've gotten. I haven't gotten to the point where I can display all the records and everything. But if I click on the artist menu, which is right up here, I can add an artist, right? Who did we kill? Oh, the Beatles. I can add the artist, and they were from Great Britain. Click Add Record. Record added successfully. There they are. Now I can modify a record. I can go up here, fills it in. I can call Joan, instead of Joan Osborne, I can call her Joni Osborne. When I update the record, it says I'm successful, and now it's Joan. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Okay, well, I guess I need to work on that, but that's what's supposed to happen. Something went wrong. I'll work on that. Same thing with the song. You can see I haven't gotten very far with this. Well, I have lots of little database projects I didn't finish. This is one I sort of did finish. So if I decide that my little password vault here, which isn't really much of a vault, it's just a demo program storing things in a database. I changed my password to password01, which we know is very super secret. Update it, and there it is. It has been changed. I can add things, I can delete, so all my record operations are here. At some point, I need to go through and finish up all my little projects, just not today.